But there's like this new thing, big clit energy. So everyone is talking about this big clit energy. So it derived from guys having, you know, big dick energy. They're just that confident, like, you know.
Like, I know I got a big dick.
Yeah,
because you can tell when a dude got a big dick. Like, his attitude is like, yeah, I'm about to bust it open, you know? So I think I've been feeling like that lately.
So now they have a new term for alpha women, which is called big clit energy. So we walk into a room, you just automatically can sense her coming through, and I'm just like, yeah, she got a big ass clit.
Like, she about something.
She about to do some shit. Bought you guys a special person. Everyone say hi to Sean B.
I'm here. Sean B is here. I'm so excited. I miss you so much.
Miss you more.
Yes.
Honestly, I really want to tell you guys that story. For those who don't know, Sean B and I met each other in college.
Yes.
College.
Don't show our age though. Come on. Don't tell the people.
I was about to say the year too. Damn. And so for those who think that we just met each other yesterday, no, we've known each other for years. We've been wanting to work with each other since college.
Sure did. We had a whole business plan, you remember?
A whole, yes.
It was insane.
You know me.
We had like 20 pages. I'm like, wait, hold on. We just graduated.
As soon as you said Q, you want to do a business? I bet computer down.
Yes, that's what we have to do. We're coming together now, and it's about to be a super, super good show.
Oh, we're about to blow up.
Yes, we're about to blow up. Next Millionaires?
Yeah.
Of course.
Listen, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, y'all ain't got nothing on me. Oprah, I love you, but I'm about to talk to you.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm Sean B, and I'm the founder of TTBE, which is an empowerment organization. I empower women, men, youth. I mean, I just speak the truth to anybody that needs to hear it. So if you guys stay tuned to this show, y'all gonna hear some real good things. Y'all might cry a little, y'all gonna laugh a little, but I'm bringing something to the show. So
hey, now tell everybody what the TTBE stands for.
It means time to be established. So I came up with the idea. One day I was in my room and I just felt like why things wasn't working the way I wanted to work. I was a very impatient person. So I came to a conclusion. I'm like, you know what? It's time to be established. It's my time. So now I just took the letters of each word and I'm like, okay, now it's TTBE. And it just went there, like it went through the roof since. So
you got TTBE for a while.
Listen, I held on tight. Even when I failed at the brand, I was not giving up that GoDaddy account. I'm like, no, you didn't take your $14 for the year.
You can keep it.
Oh my God, it's coming. But you just have to figure out your passion. Once you figure out your passion, then your brand will have an identity.
And sometimes it's not even about your timing. It's about, the divine timing. You can say you want to do something, and after a while, they're like, honey, not yet.
Exactly.
Not yet.
Exactly.
You ain't ready.
We here.
Now we here. Well, let's start the show. First thing first, I really wanted to do a segment every week. We really want to promote one Black business of the week. And since we're women and we like makeup, we're going to promote a Black makeup company. For those who don't know it, it's called Mented Cosmetics.
Yes, I actually love it. I got a little sample here. She definitely showed me the sample, so I love the palettes that they use, especially the matte lipsticks. They're awesome.
Let me tell you, I heard about them, but never really knew too much about the company. So when I went to LA, when I was living in LA, they invited me to their launch party and gave me a huge shopping bag of just
that is so awesome.
Liners, everything. Well, they are the best makeup for colored women.
Yes. So, chocolate, melanin.
That's it. That's what we're here for. I'm tired of all this makeup making me look a little,
a little
ghosty.
dead.
Yeah.
Casket ready?
Yeah.
Little casket.
I like the glow. I love my natural skin, so I'm happy that Mented Cosmetics is here to basically allow us colored women to still look our pigment and still be beautiful at the same time.
I love it. I can't wait to try it on. I'm definitely stealing some samples. I'm sorry. I'm just taking them.
I gave it to her, you guys. Just for her to look at it and she's trying it. But you guys can find find Mented Cosmetics at mentedcosmetics.com. You guys can also find them on Instagram. Their Instagram is Mented Cosmetics. Well, Mented is MENTED, cosmetic with an S at the end. You sure look at it. It's vegan. It's all vegan. No parabens.
Yes, for all the vegans.
Non-toxic, cruelty-free. They're not testing on animals.
You know, I actually like that because I have used makeup that literally like burnt my skin. I mean, like you'll wash your face and your face would be like red, and I'm just like, what is going on?
And
so the fact that exactly, you can't turn red. So the fact that they are vegan and they use like natural products, I think is definitely something that I'm definitely gonna love. So can't wait to try it.
Guys, so be sure to check them out. Tell them that Cute Talks and Sean B sent you guys. 100% real. That's what we do. We're trying to keep it real for you guys.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do. So now let's really get into the topic of the week.
Let's get into it.
All right, you guys.
I've been dying to talk about this topic.
I know. So, backstory. Before Sean B called me, while Sean B and I were on the phone, we were talking about who we are, and the same word just kept popping up.
It just was like rolling, like it was meshed, like one. Like our mindsets was just like in the same, like, you know.
We got it. It was just us. We're alpha women. That's who we are.
Alpha. I honestly really think I need to change my name to that because I use that word so much. They like somebody tell me like, tell me about yourself. I'm like, well, I'm an alpha female. They like, well, what's your name? I'm like, forget all of that. Alpha.
Alpha, how you doing? So the issue that I have with that, like I love saying it, but as soon as you say it, you just can see and feel and hear the eye rolls, like, so you feel like you can control people and you feel like you're always in charge.
Or too outspoken.
Oh,
that word is driving me crazy.
I'm like, you know what's so funny? I always tell people, this is my thing. I always tell everybody, speak your truth. Just say your truth. If you don't like it, like, that's all it is. We're grown-ass women.
Right.
There's only so much you can do. Just speak your truth. If you're going to keep lying, then what's the point of even speaking? What's the point of even living? You're going to live with all of this nonsense and lies.
Exactly.
Nah, speak your truth. You don't like me? Cool, tell me. Even better, my life will continue, I promise.
Exactly. But you know what's crazy? Alpha female, I feel like we have like the most difficult time when it's time to build relationships. Intimate or even, you know, as the whole woman empowerment, you know, thing that everybody's on, which is, of course, I love it. I love women. I love that we should all push each other. But even in that industry, you know, the alpha female is still like somewhat a problem.
You know what it is? They automatically, once you say you're an alpha female, they automatically match you as being cold or you're emotionless. You just have no feelings. And it's not that. It's just that I know what I want and I say what I want and I do what I want.
And that's just that.
And that's just, exactly.
I don't really know what else to tell you. I mean,
I'm not timid. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm going to allow you to basically control my life because no, my mom don't even control my life.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? I'm going to just tell y'all real quick. I mean, like, even in the past of my dating, or even like now to this point, it's almost like you date someone and you're alpha female, right? But then they try to bring your personality down, like try to tell you like how you should be. And I think like that's why there's a lot of single women, and we're becoming so much stronger. So the fact that we're becoming so much stronger, we're pretty much like taking over like the mankind, honestly.
That's it. And that's why if you ever see the quotes in the cup, women is the future, female is the future. Yes. It really is that. The thing is that we just know what we want now. We're not quiet. We're not going to sit back and be like, all right, let the man actually control it. There's actually a quote that I've always like.
What's the quote?
This is the thing. So you know how they always like, the men are the head of the house, like the men are the head. And it's like, okay, that's great, but women are the neck. Your head can't turn left or right without your neck. So you
I like that. That is true. So they can't survive without us. Who can survive without an alpha female? I mean, I've seen like people in relationships or people in certain situations where they become very timid and very like small, and even now, like me just being an empowerment or even a motivational speaker, I have to bring that fire back out of certain women in the world, and that's because, you know, she wasn't confident enough to stand against someone that thought she was too strong or too powerful,
or she was confident, that person has deterred, like basically took her power away and has beat her down to the point where it's just like now she has no choice but to cater to this person and live by this person's rules.
That's true.
And one thing, like they said, love is a drug, and it really is a drug. And some men really know how to manipulate women when they know that, oh, this girl really loves me. Oh, I can make her do it.
Right, but then you have the men that go towards the alpha females, right? And in the beginning, it's like, oh my God, you're so strong, you're so independent. But then you see the ways that they have that they're trying to actually bring you down. Like, it's some weird thing going on.
It really is. And
like you said, manipulation, like a mind thing.
That's
like,
what it is.
You know, like mind fucking.
It's funny. Men really love alpha women. They love a woman in control, but they don't like a woman too much in control. They don't want you to have too much power. Right. And that's where they feel like their egos are like shut down a little bit.
That's
like,
true.
All right, wait, whoa. I like you a little bit, but I gotta remind you I'm the man. That's great and all. I'm the woman. At the end of the day, we both got roles to play.
Right.
So if I have my roles, you have your roles. Don't try to feel like you need to tell me what I need to do. Let me do what I need to do.
Right. But that's like almost keeping like the individuality.
Exactly. And I don't really like the whole gender roles and all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
that don't work for me.
It doesn't. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind being a type of person, come home, cook dinner, clean the house, and all of that stuff. If you're willing to pay all the bills, that's great.
Do it. Let's talk about it.
Exactly.
Pay it. I will clean and I will mop. Listen, I will do the old school, get on my knees and wipe it with my hands, literally. But if we sitting here talking about splitting bills, then we splitting roles.
That's it.
Simple.
Tonight you cook, tomorrow I cook.
Exactly.
Oh, you cleaning?
Which is fine.
Laundry for you, next week for me. Okay, great.
But then I think, like, as an alpha female, you still got to figure out like what your role is and what role you want to play, because you can also be alpha outside of your household, but you can honestly be submissive in your household as well. So when you're outside of your household, you still that strong woman. You grinding 9 to 5, have your business on the side, making money, doing all those things. And then when you get home, you can submit to your man, but it's just more so of what role you actually want to play in house and outside.
And the thing is that a lot of guys, they're okay with it until their friends get around. When their friends are around and they see that the woman is coming around and being the more dominant, then their ego is shot. And once their ego in front of their friends is like, oh, now I got to show you I'm man. No.
But what about the part that, listen, y'all, what about the part, please agree, like this video. I mean, like, please just follow our podcast. Like, it's going to be so dope. What about the part when when you're trying to explain yourself and express yourself, that they take that as you complaining?
Oh my God. Here we go. As soon as you say but, they're like, oh, here we start. No, honey. I'm just letting you know how I'm feeling. And if you feel like I'm complaining,
when did that become complaining?
Because as soon as a woman starts opening her mouth and go against what they say, it automatically is a complaint. However, they are allowed to complain about the way you look, the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you talk, everything. However, the moment you just say, why didn't you do this? Oh, why you complaining about the dishes today? Why are you complaining about this? Why is it? Right. No, don't play yourself.
You're not doing that.
Don't play yourself.
No.
I didn't come here to babysit you. I didn't come here to wipe your ass. This is not how it works.
But do you think, Q, for all of our followers, do you think like you was born an alpha female, or was it developed? Do you think it can be developed?
I think it's in you, because there are alpha and there are betas. I think it's just in you. It's funny, my friend and I was having this conversation earlier today where she was just basically telling me about my personality from when she met me. This is my best friend. And she was telling me about, I don't like to do certain things. I'm shy. And she told me how I told her shy. I don't even know what that means.
Right.
She was like, I know that you and I don't have that in comparison. Right. But it's funny because it's who you are. It's the way you're born. And it's funny because her and I, we did the same exact thing growing up. We're both cheerleaders. We're both in front of the limelight. We were like the face of everything. However, she would have more of the shy part, and myself, I'm like, everyone look at me. I'm in the center. Right. That's just who I am. I think it's just born.
So you think it's attached to being like having like a big personality?
Absolutely. It's just that, because there are kids who are born in like shelters and, battered homes and all of that. However, you would never know because their personality. They just take everything and just, throw it to the back and let their personality shine.
That's true, because I only ask that because I know, like, when I do my shows, and the last show I did, people will come up to me, like most women, they'll come up to me and they'll say, like, how do you come up with these things? Or, like, how do you even have, the ability to talk in front of multiple people with so much confidence? And me being an alpha female, I'll try to see, like, can it be developed? Like, can I bring this person outside of their internal being?
I honestly think you can, because it all depends on what you've been through as well.
True.
So if you have something to speak about that you know a lot about, you won't really care about being in front of everybody because you have something to say. So, for instance, you and I have been through life. We've been through hell and high water. So if someone comes up to us, we have a lot to say about how to get through all of these obstacles because we've been through these obstacles.
Right.
Now, if we were in houses where mommy and daddy paid for everything, we didn't have to fight for anything, everything was given to us, what is there for us to talk about? What is there for us to be empowered about?
True.
So I think it goes both ways. You can be born with it, and you can also, you can develop it.
Right.
But it all depends on your circumstance. It all depends on your situation. You know, I'm out here trying to be Oprah 2.0.
Listen, Oprah 2.0. Listen, we coming for everything at this point, because I think, you know, just the honesty in this word, it just needs to be said, because there's a lot of women that's like us, and it's a lot of women that have businesses and brands, and they're the face of their brands. I feel like most businesses that are being developed in this century are more intimate as far as makeup, you know, designing, motivational speaking, radio shows, radio hosts, like things like that. That's like you're the face of the brand. So it's like the alphas are like coming together like a big gang. Like, I mean, I don't even know what type of time we are.
You know, so funny. So there's this new thing on social media. My best friend, I have a couple of best friends. One is a guy, another one.
I'm one.
Yeah,
I better be one. Don't play with me.
Let me tell you, way back.
Okay,
way back.
Way back when. All right, because we have to turn this only back. All right, go ahead.
But there's like this new thing, big clit energy. So everyone is talking about this big clit energy. So what this is,
I definitely have big clit energy. That's actually like a tongue twister.
It was, because I studied a little bit again. But, so it derived from the guys having, you know, big dick energy. There's that confidence, like, you know,
I know I got a big dick.
Yeah,
like, you can tell when a dude got a big dick, like his attitude is like, yeah, I'm about to bust it open.
Yeah,
you know, so I think I've been feeling like that lately.
So now they have a new term for alpha women, which is called big clit energy. So we walk into a room, you just automatically can sense her coming through, and I'm just like, yeah, she got a big ass clit.
Like, she about something.
She about to do some shit.
That's actually good, because most people say, like, when they see me, they're like, you got a presence. And I'm just looking like, no, you know, I'm just regular. Like, I think it's the big clit energy, because I just feel like I'm a millionaire when I walk. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, you have to walk outside your door feeling like a millionaire.
It's just a confidence.
Like, whatever you're doing, you need to be that person.
That's it. And you know, it's so funny, because the same thing that they tell you about having the presence, as soon as I walk into a room, everyone tells me, yo, you just buy the room. Every time you walk,
just smile.
Hey, honey, I know how to get what I want. I actually told some guy that last week, where I told him, I forgot what he said to me. I said something to him, and he was like, oh, you trying to shoot your shot? I was like, honey, I shot my shot already. I made you leave, change out of pajama pants, put jeans on, and meet me outside.
That's it.
Midnight.
Simple.
Called you came out. I know what my energy is. I know what to do when I want something.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Did you ever have like a time, and this for all the ladies, all the gentlemen, anybody that's listening to the podcast right now, was there ever a time you dated someone and you came with that type of energy, everything you just said, and that person made you second guess yourself, where you felt like maybe there's something you should change about yourself, like, let me bring this down, like it was just like in your mind that something was wrong with you? Because I really thought something was wrong with me. I'm like, what is going on?
And that's what that is that they are insecure about themselves, and you being a little bit bigger than them does not fit too well with them. Those are the beta guys. So the beta guys don't like alpha women.
The beta guys don't like alpha.
They don't, because beta guys like beta women. Because beta guys, honestly, it goes both ways. Because there's some beta guys that prefer alpha women, but there are some what they really are.
So who's perfect for an alpha woman?
I don't even know.
Is it a submissive guy?
Because I say that, but I want a submissive guy, but I need my guy to have a little bit big clit energy with me. Like, I need you to put me in my place when I'm acting up a little bit.
Like, make me think I'm in control in a sense, right? But I think like alpha woman needs.
I think they need a beta
that are a little bit more mental.
Yeah, you know what it is. I'm now trying to put the pieces together. You know what? It's not a beta guy. It's more of an alpha guy. Alpha guys are used to being such big notches that when they do get another alpha woman that overpowers them, they try to beat them down so they go back on top. Or they could be beta guys with alpha demeanor, like they try to act like that alpha guy, but they're really not. They're only alpha guys in front of, their other little beta friends. And then they feel like they're big around their friends, and then they get a woman that is bigger than them.
Because the crazy part is when I look at other people's relationship and I see an alpha female running a relationship, I kind of disagree. Like, what's wrong with the man? Like, why you let her talk to you like that? So it makes me think, like, do I do
I'm like, is that how I act?
Because I just feel like, that's just not you mean.
It's like with the bigger women and the really skinny guys, or the tall woman and the really short guy. Sometimes you just look at them like, wait, okay, listen, for you to each your own, you love it, I like it. That's it.
And then I also think like when you come across the millionaires. And
I've come across a few in my life.
You come across the millionaires and the music artists and the celebrities and things like that. How do these women deal with that lifestyle? Because it was like horrible for me. I didn't know, like, I just could not submit to that lifestyle.
And that's what they want. Well, this is the thing. A lot of these women that are in that lifestyle, they're in that lifestyle because that's what they're like fiending for. They're fiending for the millionaire, the dollar.
Because they're looking at it from the money aspect.
Yeah. However, I'm the type of person, I don't care how much money you got. You treat me.
But at one point, I did care about that. I honestly felt like it wasn't the fact that I knew that I was going to be broke or something like that. That was never the case. But my whole object was, let me date someone that's financially stable.
I agree.
Because as being an alpha female, you're always picking up the pieces of someone else's life.
I agree with you.
And when you pick up the pieces of someone else's life, it takes away from your life and whatever you are trying to accomplish in life. And you get distracted. So I got tired of that. I got tired of dating people that needed help. I got tired of dating people that needed some type of guidance. I'm like, yo, like, get it together.
But there's some kind of guys that don't have everything, but they know what they want to do. Right. They have a game plan. They're working towards it.
And as me getting older, I'm actually saying, like, I can deal with that.
I can deal with that.
I can deal with that. Like, have a vision. I need you to be in movement.
That's what it is.
Don't just tell me dreams.
There's a difference between words and action. If you're telling me about this, great. Have you put that to paper? Oh, you haven't? Oh, honey, that means you just talk. You're just all up in your head. I don't want an up in your head kind of guy, because those are the kind of guys that will basically do about 7, 30, 50, 60 gigs before they even figure out what the hell they want. And those are the kind of guys that will, living up to the women.
But then, ladies and gents, we push the person that we're dating, or even if it's a close friend, we push them. As you should. But you, as an alpha female, for some reason, I personally feel like we need attention. So we push them to be successful, which takes away from time.
Yeah.
Now, how should we balance the time? Like, comment on this video, guys. Like, how should you balance pushing someone to be as successful as you, but still needing attention, love, and affection?
Well, the thing, again, that all goes back to that person. Because if a person has a vision and they have a game plan, they are happy with themselves and they're able to spread that love to you. But if someone is unhappy with themselves, they will milk you, like take all your juices from you and wring you dry.
I was like like the dry mango they have in Whole Foods. Yep. Shout out to Whole Foods, actually, because Q love Whole Foods.
Everyone. Whole Foods is a little dry mango.
You know the dry mango?
I would walk through it. Is that the one where you put them in the bag yourself?
I was a dry mango and I'm chocolate. So just imagine, I'm dry and I'm discolored. So.
I can't. But that's what it is. Basically, those people who are wringing you dry. They wring you dry because they have nothing else for themselves. They're dry themselves. So you're moist and you're like the real nice plump mingle from the Caribbean. Right. And you come down
fruit.
and they're nice and dry and they're like, ooh, I want to be plump So they bring you out, and all of a sudden you become that dry fruit, and they're flourishing, and then that's when they leave you and go get some other girl and try to flaunt in front of that other girl about all stuff they do.
Exactly. So that's like a number one like key. Like the whole point of this podcast, this topic, is just to let you ladies know, like the alpha woman, the alpha female, you guys need to stay focused and don't change yourself for nobody.
No.
You know, if they don't accept you for who you are, it's not because you're the problem at all. It's not because you're the problem. It's just that you didn't find a person that was compatible for you enough to satisfy each other.
This is the thing that I want people not to get confused about. The alpha women are not women who are not submissive. Because I always say this a lot, where a lot of my friends know who I am, but in relationships, people would ask me, "Are you submissive?" And I believe I'm extremely submissive in a relationship that is worth it. Like I said before, I don't mind cooking and cleaning and all of that. If you're calling me, I don't mind picking up the phone. Yes, baby, what do you want? I'll get it for you, blah, blah, so on and so forth. However, it has to be equal play. I'm not going to sit here and be the one that's constantly just on my toes and on my feet, on my knees, begging you for everything. And then you sitting back with your hands behind your head thinking like king of Africa.
King of fucking Africa.
Right? It doesn't work that way.
King.
Right?
Down.
Like, I don't mind being submissive. As an alpha woman, I really do not mind catering to my guy. I love catering to my guy. I don't mind cooking and giving you
souls. No, we're not. That's for the next show. That's for the next show.
I'm a Scorpio. That's all I got to say. But I don't mind that. But at the same time, if you think that this is going to be 99% on my end and you give nothing to me, you are in for a rude awakening, because I will put you straight in 2.5 seconds.
Right.
And you will get your feelings hurt. I apologize, but you will get your feelings hurt. But that's the thing where people need to understand the difference between alpha women. You can be an alpha woman and you can be submissive. It's not being an alpha woman and let the person or your significant other constantly cater to you.
But I think, like, as far as being alpha, I think like we never take the time out to actually find what we want and what satisfy us, because we're constantly working, we're constantly putting our minds to work, working on our brands, working on all the things that we want, and we never really take that alone time, that moment to just really, really dig deep and find out what really satisfies us and make us happy, because we make ourselves happy. That's the thing about alpha. We get to the bag, we making our own money, we're independent, we don't need nobody for nothing, we know how to get kicked down and get back on our feet. So when a man comes, it's like, I got all of that already in play.
Give me something I don't have.
So, okay, I'll take those foot rubs and some good sex,
honestly,
you know?
I wouldn't mind a guy sending me an I love you text, or send me lunch, hey babe, do you eat today?
I was like, that means a lot,
I ordered
right?
DoorDash for you, he's on his way. Like, give me the
I can do that.
Exactly. It's the small little things. Like, we do all the big gestures, and I tell every guy I date, I'm like, I do all the big things myself. I work, I do everything. I pay my own bills, I do this, I do that. I run my own business. I know how to do it myself. Do the things that I don't think about, and it's always the smaller things that make me a little bit happier.
Right, but the men that actually likes that are like extinct. The new millennium, like these new century men, they want you to be weak. I was talking to like an NBA player before, and he definitely told me, he was like, he looked at me, he was like, oh, you don't need to, you don't seem needy, like you're very independent. And I'm like, I'm looking at him like, I am. I'm very independent. And then he's like looking at me like I shouldn't be. Like I should be asking him for $10 to buy me lunch. Like I don't need your money, because...
And it's funny because I was telling my gynecologist last week. He was asking...
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
I get checked. I get it clean. So my gynecologist and I, we just became really cool over a year. Like, I don't know. We just built a real relationship, and we're talking about that. And I was telling him, I was like, the quality of men available nowadays are trash. Mm-hmm. You would put your all out and you're getting responses an hour or two later, or they only hit you up.
I need like that immediate response. Like, please don't have me waiting. I don't know what it is about text messages or calls, but I feel like you need, because I'm not calling you all day. So when I do call you, answer your phone.
Answer your phone. Or if I text you, just respond back. Don't answer 5, 6, 7 hours later. And
I'm big on communication, like really big.
And so funny, what he said to me, he was like, well, when I used to date back in my days, he's an older man, he's black. That's why.
Why are you smiling so much?
Because I love him. I don't understand.
You guys need to see the way she's smiling.
And I met him at Planned Parenthood. Ain't that crazy? I go to Planned Parenthood for my gynecologist appointment, you guys. I don't even see a regular doctor. But like, when I met him,
even know they had. I thought that was only for abortions.
Yeah, so when I called him, it's funny because I called him. I was like, hey, I need a gynecologist. They told me I need a tap. So can you refer me to one? He was like, I could be your... he was like, I could be a gynecologist. I was like, say less, bruh.
All right, guys, you know Planned Parenthood got gynecology.
You can get one. I prefer men, so get yourself a man. But what he told me when he was dating women, he told me, he was like, he used to be really upfront with women. He used to tell them, hey, I'm not really looking for anything, but if you just want to have fun, let's do it there. So I'm giving you that option to make that option. I'm not going to play games with you and try to like finagle you just for sex. And then after that, I'm really not answering you and I'm really not responding to you. And I respect that. Like I said in the beginning, keep it real. Like, let me know. Tell me your truth. If you just want to fuck around, cool. I'm a Scorpio. I'm all about that. Mm-hmm. But if you're looking for something real, tell me that as well. And then we can like work around that. But the whole thing where guys are just basically keeping you to string you along just so you're the maybe plan or you're the when I get lonely plan, so let me know.
Right.
Tell me, and then let me make that decision.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I'll be the get lonely plan. I don't mind that. But don't do it, and then I'm over here thinking we're building something, and I'm over here trying to catch feelings.
And that's the thing. I feel like, like dudes, what they do now in this day and age, like keep you for just in case.
The just in case, yeah.
And that just in case, like, don't put me in your pocket like she's a good one, but I'm not really ready for her yet. So let me just hold off and just be lingering me along. Like, I don't like that. Like, that's just not good for my soul, my mental, like, at all. Like, I get frustrated.
Not good for anybody, NC, because the thing is...
And I don't have that much time to, like...
It might take time out of my day, yeah. And I text you and I call you. I made time for you. You popped up in my head. I was like, hold on, let me send this text.
And let me stop what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Whether I'm working, whether I'm doing a video, a show,
something,
an event on my way, I'm stopping to literally talk to you. So
and
you should be like,
give me that common courtesy. That's it.
You know,
just respect me enough for that.
That's just it.
Well, I did want to touch on another thing that they say about alpha women. They said that alpha women are just straight rude. Like, we're rude, we're mean.
I think I could get. I don't know. Like, am I rude?
I am. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes
I could get rude.
I could be real.
You know what's crazy?
It's how you approach me.
It's how. Okay, so in my world, I have to be very social. That's both with my 9 to 5 and with time to be established. So I have to be very social. So my rudeness in the beginning, I used to think like, and this is, I can't wait till we talk about this topic about acting a certain way before you even make it. So I used to think I was just too good to even be talked to. So I used to go in spots like,
I know.
I'm just that bitch. Like,
wow,
why are you even speaking to me?
I'm happy you changed.
I just looked at everybody like a peasant until God came and stripped my life and really brought me back to my senses. He brought me back to humbling me. Yeah. So I think I was very rude when I first started my brand because I'm getting all this attention. I'm going, now, oh my God, I love you. You touch my soul. So I'm over here thinking I'm like the next Sarah Jakes or like, or her TD Jakes. Like, I'm just like, so I think like I was definitely rude before I actually went through experience that humbled me. And now I'm actually able to speak to people that probably have 50 followers. And I'm like, hey, let's do business together. Like, who knows?
Because it's not really fully about the followers as well. Because some people are not as active on Instagram or don't even know how to operate.
I know that.
They have connections galore.
Through the roof. Through the roof.
So my thing is, I do see with the rudeness, but for me, it's the way you approach me. And I do agree with you with the whole walking into a room. I used to think I was better than. I didn't think I was like fully at the top.
We went to fashion school. We worked in high retail stores, clientele stores, Fifth Avenue.
Exactly.
We was doing a lot of things when we was young. So I felt like anytime I came back, it was just
same thing.
I'm back.
I was like every week I was at some celebrity's house, some celebrity's interview, doing this event, this event, that. Like, there was a point where I did think I was a little too good, but then there were times where I'm like, all right, you humble yourself a little bit. But then God, like you said, God has to rip me for him to be like, all right, let's start all the way down.
Let's start all again.
You was like, wait a minute, you're taking this a little too the head.
But I appreciate it because then he brings back the people that you met when you didn't have no recognition.
And it's funny, the people when you did have, you realize who were just the clout rioters and the people who were just like really there good.
Exactly.
But in terms of being rude, the only issue that I have, for instance, I went out this weekend. I actually went to Red Rooster in Harlem. First, we went to Corner Social, was closed, but we went to Red Rooster. Before we even got downstairs, there was a shootout, you guys. I had to run to the back. They made us run.
It was a shootout?
It was a shootout right in front of Red Rooster.
Oh my God.
On Saturday night. For those listening that was ever there, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you was like, everyone move from window, so we all had to run. And then they were like, all right, party back on. Literally turned everything back on. I was like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, she crazy,
I'm already in Harlem. You see where I live. You think I'm going to go all the way back home after I drove all the way back out there? Now I'm going to figure it out. But after we went to Red Rooster, there were like a group of guys sitting in like a VIP area, sitting down, literally calling my friend and I, just summoning us, just taking their hand, and they're just like, come here, come here. And me and my friend are looking at them like, what the fuck are we? Are we like dogs? How you stand in one spot? You don't get up from the couch. You see women walk in. The courtesy is to get up, approach the woman, talk to her, and then bring her back to your section.
Right.
You sitting in one section and summoning us and waving and telling us to come here, then sent the waitress to come get us, and then sent his boys to come get us. We're like, nah. To the point where he had no choice. He finally got up and he was like, can you guys come to our section, please? So when we finally went to the section, because it was my best friend's birthday, and she was like, I want a free drink. She was like, I want a free drink. I was like, you want a free drink? All right, we'll go there and we'll get a free drink, and then we leave. So we did end up going to the section after he came and got us, and my best friend told him, she was like, do I look like a dog to you? He was like, yeah. He looked at her, he was like,
she's one of the rude ones.
She's one of those. And I agreed with her. I sat right there looking at him too. And she was like, and he got mad. He was like, what do you mean? She was like, you sat in one spot and you're like whistling, waving your hand, sending everybody else, but you couldn't get up from your own section to come get us. It took you about, 20 minutes that you saw that we wasn't coming for you to finally get up. He was like, oh, I watched you guys walk in from the beginning all the way. I saw you guys checking in your code. And we're like, that's great, but you still sat in one section and didn't come get us. Then he was like, all right, you want a drink? So me and my friend looked at each other. We're like, mission accomplished. And then we got the drink, we looked at him, and then we left the section. That's all we wanted. The only reason why we did that was because we already know what kind of guy you were. Like, you were the type of guy that you need to show off. You need a girl to show off.
But that's all we have in this day and age.
And I don't like that. So now I'm going to basically...
You know how many dates I went on, and it was because of how I looked?
Yeah, show off.
I was just like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to get what I want. Don't get me wrong. In California, I had dinner on deck. Every day I had food to eat. I wasn't... Yeah, it was great, but it wasn't. But I had dinner on deck, and my roommate was a guy. I actually really like having guy best friends and living with guys, having a guy.
I definitely have I have more guy friends than females. It just doesn't mean I love the women. I definitely love the women. We're gonna talk about how we love the women in the future, but we definitely love the women, but I'm just more compatible with the masculinity because of my...
And that's the thing. The thing is, if you're a great guy, I'm not going to treat you like those other guys. But the moment you come off as the douchebag or the quality of man...
I'm milking you.
Yeah, I'm getting what I want. My bills are being paid.
You're going to be like a cow.
Yep. Dude, I never even
milked a cow before.
I'm going to learn to milk you today. You're going to learn today.
I'm pulling them nipples.
You're pulling them nipples out. What are we getting today? How much milk you want?
So definitely.
No, but that's just all it is. Some people just feel like alpha women. They're rude. They're just too confident, too dominant, too this, too that. And it really isn't that. It's all about the approach. That's all of it. The way you approach us.
Yeah, it's crazy because I had an event and oh my God. This is when I definitely have to talk to myself sometimes to remind Maisha who Maisha is. Guess that's my real name. So sometimes I have to talk to myself, and I went to an event and I'm just like, this fucking hole in the wall. Mm-hmm. Because I'm so used to, going to places that are luxury or upscale or of caliber of how I speak or where I went in my road of motivational speaking. So I'm very, very into the classy setup. Of course, you guys saw our promotional pictures. And I had to literally talk to myself like, okay, Maisha, relax. You're about to be rude and obnoxious and judgmental. And you become that person when you're alpha female because you're making so many decisions. Yeah. You start to have a judgmental part of your personality.
And I agree with you.
And it's like, how do you adjust that? How do you turn it on and off? I don't really know how to turn it on and off.
Well, you did. It's just from there, having a talk with yourself.
I was still thinking that while I was sitting there.
Don't get me wrong. I did too. I'm
like, I'm like, okay, everybody have to crawl before they walk.
It's just all about humbling yourself, and that's
something I'm working on. Yeah, definitely working on it day by day, and I hope some of you women and guys could probably agree to having that personality. It's just about being real with yourself, and really, and this is 100% real talk. And once you be real with yourself, you can work on the things that you want to change and want to be better at.
It's just like the AA meeting. The first thing is admitting it. The first step, just gotta admit it and be like, you know what, I'm a little stush. I gotta bring it back down a little bit.
But I definitely did, like, as far as like in relationships as being alpha female, learned how to communicate better because we suck at communication and being bossy.
Still learning.
Like just trying to see what the other person actually like and actually embracing it so it can become part of you. Yeah. And if that person lifestyle, but see, the only way that works for me is if you let me do shit my way first. Then we could do it your way.
It can't be that way all the time.
I'm coming in a game like this is what we doing, and you're like, okay, we're gonna see how you do it, but let me show you how I do it. That's fine.
But what if he's like, how about I show you how I do it first, and then we?
Yeah, that's not.
No.
I mean, some stuff just not going to change.
What if he blows your socks off when you're like, oh, okay, maybe we can do it your way.
But that's the second time. That's after we do it my way.
Can't be the first. Honestly, I would like to be surprised, and that's the thing where every guy I date, I always tell them that my dates are 10 times better than any date. I've taken guys out on dates before.
I love doing that.
Yeah,
I'm a trick. Like, I spend money.
You're gonna eat. We're gonna have a good time. We're not just going to one place, going to a restaurant, and I'm gonna show you a night out. And I always tell guys that day, I'm like, oh, so this is it? Oh, you haven't been on a date with me. Like, I'm gonna show you
a good time. Because I'm like super fun.
Right?
Like super fun.
I've been to a sex museum sometimes. That's actually one of my
I've been to a sex club.
I've heard of that, but I haven't been there yet.
We're gonna talk about that next episode. Well, not next, but in the future. It's coming. This is gonna be a crazy season. Y'all better tune in.
Every week,
every Monday we dropping some real stuff. This is just a little introduction, but we're gonna get a little naughty.
We are.
A little excited.
We are.
A little emotional.
A little emotional because we are
gonna add those little touches to it. But definitely for but there's somebody out there for you, sweetheart and gentlemen. But you gotta stop playing with us girls. Like, just stop playing with us.
But let me tell you, being 30 and my mom is constantly like, oh, no grandkids. Let me tell you, I love what she does.
I had to look at my finger the other day. I'm like, I don't even have a ring yet. That is insane.
Bruh.
Do you see how I look? Did y'all see how? All right, we're not even going to.
We'll get there. We do have a topic about marriage. We do, because I need to know what the hell is going on. Am I not married?
Some of these people, I'm like, how?
And the ones that are proposing, I'm just like, huh? How? I know. How she get a ring and I didn't get a ring? What am I doing wrong?
I mean, listen, it's humankind. We always compare. It just is what it is. But damn.
Listen, so being out
keep playing. God, God is a woman.
God is a woman. We're going to keep praying to her. She has a plan for us. There's a whole plan for us.
The universe is going to align us.
It's coming. Let me tell you, this is going to be a good one. But to conclude, let's give our conclusion. What's your conclusion?
My conclusion, ladies, as alpha woman, as strong, beautiful, black woman, even if you're a different ethnicity, I just want you guys to hear something from me. And I want you guys to know that you can remain strong. You can remain that strong boss woman that handle her own shit, get her own money, and still be accepted by someone that appreciates you. And you have to walk into the type of room and the type of men, or you have to introduce yourself to the type of people that you want to be around and you want to attract. So if you're attracting the wrong type of people, there might be something small that you might have to change about yourself so that attraction and those people could be a little bit different than what you're used to. So all those dudes that ain't shit and all those dudes that are using you for your beauty, or they have millions of dollars but they won't even tell you they love you or they miss you or care about you, that's because you have to tap in a little bit deeper within yourself to find some direction on what you love and what makes love completion for you.
Okay, 2.0.
I'm coming through, y'all. Y'all playing.
I see you.
Y'all done messed up when y'all added Sean B on the mic.
Right? So, touch on my conclusion, basically everything that Sean B said. However, again, I always say about the comparison between submissive and also being an alpha woman. I believe we are able to do both. We do both. It's just about finding the right person. Once you find that right person, I promise getting an alpha woman is the best decision.
Best decision you could ever make, because when we grow old,
we don't have to worry about anything.
You changing them diapers.
That's it. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. Your life is set. You know, if you grow old, you just know that my girl got this. Your nursing home is set. We gonna get the perfect rooms. We gonna get everything.
And I mean, with an alpha female, your life, the motivation, the hustle, the grind, you will become a team player. It's teamwork makes the dream work. And if you have someone that's strong, that can make your visions come true, as well as you making hers, I think that's like the best type of relationship. That's a millionaire mindset with a millionaire grind and a millionaire lifestyle.
Sean B in my room listening to my prayers to Jesus.
We're universally connected. Like, God put us together.
I be praying to God for that. Like, God, just get me somebody that's going to lift me up, and I will lift them right back up. It's going to be a 50-50. We're going to both ride this boat to the top.
We going to ride it. You're driving the boat.
But let everybody know where to find you, my darling.
Yes, so you can definitely find me on Instagram at TTBE INC. You can visit my website. I do one-on-one bookings, event bookings, and I blog. That's at www.ttbeinc.com. One more time for y'all that wasn't listening, www.ttbeinc.com. You can also follow me on YouTube, my own YouTube channel, the same thing, TTBE INC, for all my YouTube videos, everything that I do in the industry. And of course, you can find me on Q Talks page.
Yeah. Find us on basically all podcast platforms. iHeart, Spotify, iTunes, Google. You know, I'm out here.
Listen, did you hit? Hold on, just do it one more time, because I feel like we was at a club and it was bringing out bottles. You know how they bring out the bottles? Ready? Play that throat. Ready? Go ahead.
iHeart, Spotify, iTunes. What else did I say? SoundCloud. You name it. iTunes. What else did I say? Oh, Google.
What?
I'm even on Alexa.
Alexa, play cute. And you gonna hit, it's over. It's over. So definitely you can find my voice on all of her platforms. I'm excited to be here, Q. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see what we're going to accomplish. We taking over radio. We're gonna have our own platform. I mean, Oprah, I don't know. It's time to give it up. Give that seat up. Give it up.
Oprah's about to come on our show. I'm excited.
Give it up, Oprah.
It's okay. We are gonna be on the what's the old network? We're about to be on the old network.
It's over. Ted about to croak anyway.
They're all about to smash. But as you guys know, yours truly, you guys can find me on all social media, Q Talk, QUI, Talk for the FFN. My podcast is Q Talk Podcast on Instagram. Same thing, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere.
We all over the place. Everything will be below the video. We're going to post this audio on Instagram, on all platforms, YouTube, with a nice little picture, all of the information, all the tags, everything will be at the bottom of the video for you guys that are interested in having motivational speaking or interested in hearing the good things that we have to say. We here. We're not going nowhere.
Yeah, and comment your alpha woman moments or your stories. Let us know.
Let us know.
Let us know what you've been through, because everyone has a different story. So give us a laugh.
Let us know. Let us know what's up.
All right, tell lady, you guys. Bye.
Bye.